Do you want to create professional business proposal that impress investors and get results? In this video, I'm going to show you how to do that just using ChatGPT, saving you time and ensuring your proposal are clear, persuasive, and effective. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Farshad Naduri, founder and CEO of Rotman Consulting Group, and for over 15 years I've been helping businesses and investors succeed through management consulting. My journey started in Iran, and now with Rodman Consulting Group operating in the dynamic hub of Dubai, I have had the privilege of working with top companies and investors worldwide. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a professional business proposal using ChatGPT. Specifically, we will be crafting a proposal for creating an investment holding for a group of investors, something I've done numerous times during my career. I will walk you through the process step by step, share tips from years of experience, and give you a live demonstration. Plus, in my next video, I will show you how to make your proposal visually impressive using Canva. Let's get started. Okay, but before we dive into details of how to create this proposal, let's first align on what a business proposal truly represents in this context. A professional business proposal is not just a document, it's a strategic roadmap that clearly outlines the services you will provide and the expected outcome. Of course, this is where the trust begins. A well crafted proposal sets the foundation for how you will help your client achieving their strategic goals, establishing clear expectation and building a partnership based on transparency and accountability. There are key components that every proposal should include, such as the scope, objectives, and many more. Though these can vary depending on the nature of the project, each element is designed to ensure that your services align with the client's needs and goals. In essence, a proposal isn't just a plan, it's a cornerstone of a successful partnership. In today's case, we're focusing on a proposal to create an investment holding company for a group of investors. From my experience, when creating an investment holding, the proposal should include the followings. The first part is executive summary, an overview of the project, its objective, and the key benefits. This is often the only part many clients will read, so it must be powerful and to the point. Project objectives is the second one. Specific goals for setting up the investment holding, ensuring alignment with investors' broader strategic aims. If you don't clearly communicate these objectives, you risk losing the client. Another part is the scope of services. This section outlines what we will do and, just as importantly, what we won't do. Clear boundaries are essential for managing expectations. Timeline and methodology, a structured breakdown of the phases, methodologies, and key milestones. Another part, payment structure, transparent fee arrangements so that the client know exactly how and when payments will be made. All in all, each of these sections plays a vital role in shaping the proposal and ensuring the client understands the value you bring. Now, let's get into how ChatGPT can help streamline this entire process and make crafting this proposal more efficient. Over the years, I've written many proposals, especially for investors and management consulting projects. In a fast paced business environment like Dubai, where I work, speed and accuracy are very important. ChatGPT helps me quickly create drafts, saving time while still delivering good quality proposal. Whether it's a proposal for multi-million dollar investment holding or restructuring a business, ChatGPT makes the process faster without losing important details. This tool is a real game changer, especially when working with investors who expect clear and professional documents. ChatGPT can help with everything from writing executive summaries to making financial projections. It's even more helpful If, like me, English isn't your first language, sometimes writing clear and well-structured statement takes a long time. Trust me on this. ChatGPT help you by giving you a polished draft much faster. This way you can focus on customizing the content for your client instead of struggling with words and But let's be realistic. ChatGPT isn't magic. You cannot just type in one request for a proposal and expect a perfect results in a second. Even the best prompt expert cannot get that. At the time I'm making this video, this technology isn't there yet. Think of it as this way. ChatGPT works much like human mind. It can process tasks quickly, but it still needs clear guidance. You start by explaining the overall context of the project. What is the proposal for? Who are the stakeholders? What's the main goal? Once ChatGPT understand that, you can move into specific sections. For example, begin by prompting it to help with defining the project objectives, ensuring it reflects the client's goal. Then you can move on to detailing the scope of services, clearly outlining what it will be done and what won't. You can also use prompts to get support on financial projects and timelines. The process is interactive. As you guide ChatGPT through each step, it becomes easier to refine the outputs, ensuring that the content fits the proposal's overall the structure. This step-by-step approach allows you to generate a polished, well-organized proposal while still having a control over the final product. Now, let's take a closer look at how it works.
Okay, now we discussed the key elements of a business proposal. Let's see how ChatGPT can help us write each section. As you can see, I'm using the latest model, which is ChatGPT o1 Preview, and they just recently launched it. And it's a paid version. It offers significantly more features and capabilities compared to the free version. Obviously, when you are creating a detailed proposal like this one, accessing to the top-notch platform is essential for getting the best results. Of course, you can always start with the free version and then upgrade to a more advanced level as you feel more comfortable about it. But to save you time, I've already written the prompt we will use, similar to how the cooking show prepares the ingredients ahead of a time. If you're interested in accessing the exact prompt I'm going to use, I will share more details at the end. Anyway, here's the first prompt we will be working with it. In this prompt, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to understand the total concept of what the task we are going to do. And here we will see GPT that you're not supposed to write the proposal. Wait until I give you further instructions. And it did. It says certainly I will here I will create to I will help you to craft a comprehensive and compliant proposal for establishing an investment holding company tailored to investors in Dubai, etc. Anyway, so let's go into the step two. The first thing I'm going to ask from ChatGPT to write is project objectives, which is based on a pre-written prompt. And so you start to the thinking and polishing, crafting all the things that new version will do. And I'm in love with the new version, I have to tell you. So we now have the project objectives exactly the way I want it. It's been divided in five area, and yeah, it has all the thing I wanted from centralizing, from leveraging, from banking relationship, from risk mitigations, auditing, performance checks, everything. So I think it got the idea of what I want to do. So let's move on to scope of services section. Again, I already prepared the prompt, so we don't need to waste more time. Let's provide the scope of services prompt, mention where the service we offer, the service we don't offer, everything is included. And here we go. Let's check. Do we need to make any changes? Service offer, strategic planning, implementation, negotiation, development, risk framework, branding. Yes, exactly. Daily operational management, any services outside the agreement. Let's add third party consultants. Details. Uh, We're not included, but we can manage. Just wait. Yeah, we can add that. And while it gives us the final outcome, we can copy the first section, which is the objective, put it to the new final grading. This has to be headline. Let's see if it goes back. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now ChatGPT generated a detailed breakdown of what's included and excluded. This ensures that there is no confusion about services I will be offering, and clients can exactly know what they are getting. So I think it's a good time that we move on to the methodology section, where we will explain how we're going to approach each part of the projects. Again, I have the prompt. I'm going to copy it and send it for ChatGPT. And while ChatGPT is creating the results, I will copy this one and put it in our documents. Now, my way of doing this is I give each part a new section, which helped me to work on it much better. Um, okay, now we have the methodology. It shows the approach to centralization, assessments, strategy development, and plan technology integration. This is very important part. The benefits, the most important and benefits of having a holding, I believe, is this one. And these are the outcome, economy of scale, banking, supplier, strategic partnership, outcome, risk, auditing information, performance management. Sure, they're gonna love this part. Okay, and finally, brand development strategy, how to do discovery and engagements based on that. And most but not least, the core value integration is where all the team comes together and become united. This is where cultural building is become very important. So here now we can go over. Okay, let's go on timeline section. I've already prepared the prompt. I'm gonna copy it. Of course, this is also a very important part because we're creating a structure on how you deliver the project. And while it was creating, I did the copy and paste of methodology. So we have it now in here. Right now it's about 9 pages, already become very comprehensive. Now we have the timeline, phases and durations. I think I like this approach in detail. Okay, I'm not going to include that. These are already included. I'll copy it and put it in the original document. As you can see, we have very structured timeline, including all the key phases and milestones. Obviously, I can adjust duration estimates based on specific client requirements, but this gives us a solid starting point. I think be good with it. I mean, from my own experience and perspective, I believe what ChatGPT provided, it's already really what I wanted, so I'm not going to change that. Just make this headline one, and then okay. Now it's time to go to payment structure, where it should be very clear, clearly gives us the payment plan and how the client's going to pay us. So again, the prompt. And I found it really more effective if you have your prompts in your pocket and you do the copy paste instead of writing the prompt as you go ahead, because prompt engineering itself is a very important job. So what I do is I create the prompts, put it aside, and then upload them as we go ahead. So I recommend you do the same thing. And yeah, anyway. So payment structure, there is a total project cost, there's a project payment schedule, additional expenses, and terms and conditions. This is exactly what I want, right? Because I created that prompt in this way. As you can see, terms, additional expense, everything. So when you have the prompt and you just modify a prompt a little so you can have the same formats every time. But in here, what I can see is there is no fee. And I'm going to give them to that. And I want the schedule and project cost to be merged. And total 500K. My understanding is what's going to do is revise, it will be revised and it's going to give us a very good structure over that. Yeah, so 180. And now we can see it provides a percentage that we get upfront on first milestone, second milestone, third, and finally on completion phase 3 and phase 4, we will actually receive all the payments. And then there will be additional expense and terms and conditions. Okay. As you can see now, we have the payment structure. It's clearly shows that how we shall receive. You may make changes, obviously. Um, it's really depends on you and how you create this kind of proposals. But it should have the breakdown of the payments and phases tied to it as a milestone. Um, this makes the financial aspects transparent for the clients and help to avoid confusion about payment terms. Okay, I am copying and pasting the payment structure. This has to be headline one. I'm going to tell you how we do that. Now, the final part is executive summary, and as you may know, this is the most important part of the proposal. But why do we finish the writing by executive summary? Because now ChatGPT knows everything in details about our proposal, how it should be, payments, structure, timeline, methodologies, everything. Now we confirm, me and ChatGPT are confirming that together so that it can easily write the executive summary. I would say this is the very same way you write your own proposals if you want to do it yourself. What do? You finish the project using executive summary, right? This is how it works. I mean, in reality, this is what you do. So again, I have my own prompt, which I believe you can easily use it as well. Let's go. Let's see what gonna give us. Okay, now we have the final part, executive summary. As you can see, it's been breakdown like this. And frankly, I don't like it. It's not included everything. It's not in the way I want it. So I'm gonna do it step by step. I'm gonna help it to create in a better way. Do not provide so keep it in your written format and don't use bullets. Usually not sensitive towards dictations, but some keywords you need to make sure it's correct. So then it gonna gives us a new format based on what I asked. And then starts to do the writing. So I can see here there is a objective, introduction, objectives. Again, objectives. You know, how do we do it? Methodology, mainline, payments. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. But there is one problem, and that is too much. So I'm going to say, good, thank you. So I need it to be shorter. Shall be around one page of 4. I think at this point, what it will give me would be the final version. Except summary, objective, risk. Let's see. I don't want to be too much meticulous about it. Oops. Sometimes when you paste it, it has the good way of forming. Sometimes it won't. So you always need to make changes. What I found is, yeah, it's too much. What I found is Gemini from Google is much more better when it comes to the formatting and everything. But then anyway, we're not going to use it. Let me show you how uh, we create the formats as well. Maybe it could be wonderful for you to see that. So I make the changes on the color. Then from here, And then I will update all the headlines. Also here, I make changes to the font the way I want it. Um, I would update. So here is my new file, as you can see. It's pretty much ready. If you are not interested and this is not what you wanted, you can always ask it to make it even shorter. But I'm not going to run them because it gives me a shorter version, obviously, and this is not something I'm going to send to anyone. It's only a sample job, so I don't want to interrupt with the main idea of what supposed to do. Anyway, the proposal right now finished. The foundation and structure of how we can have this proposal is now finished. What really left is the visual of part of the proposal. And now that we've written the content, in my next video, I will show you how to format this proposal using Canva to make it visually nice and good and impressive. It's because as you can see now, it's nice, it's good, but it's not something we will send for the clients. It needs to improve a lot, and I will do that in Canva in my next video. This is the step-by-step approaches on how to make sure you can use ChatGPT through creating the complete proposal, comprehensive and complete proposal. Remember, it's not about generating everything in one go. You need to work interactively, refine each section as you move forward. As you can see, I've done that to you for you and during this demo. Now, if you are interested in accessing the exact prompt I use, you can check comments below for more materials. I will post a comment later on, and then you can have formats submit your request, and I will share that with you. So we're done here. Maybe I will only add one part, which is the table of contents. It's up to you. You may want to do it. You may don't want to do it, but anyway, yeah, we're good to go. Now that we've drafted all the main sections, it's time to finalize the proposal, review the documents carefully to ensure everything aligns with the investor's expectation and that all the details are accurate. Once you've satisfied with the content, it's time to format the proposal. While tools like Google Doc or Microsoft Word are great for basic formatting, you might want to use something more visually appealing. Canva is an excellent option for creating a polished, professional looking proposal. And as I told you in my next video, I will show you how to use Canva to take this proposal to the next level. So stay tuned for that. All right. The final tip before we wrap up this video, here are some key tips I've learned from years of writing proposals for management consulting projects, especially for setting up an investment holding. Tailor your proposal to your audience. Investors wants to know how their money will grow and what risks are involved. ChatGPT can help you by quickly drafting content that focuses on ROI and risk management, making it easier for you to tailor the proposal to your audience's needs. Always showcase your expertise, highlight your key skills and experience. For instance, when you're using ChatGPT, you can prompt it to emphasize key strategies you used in the past, such as successfully managing multiple holdings and increasing profitabilities. These builds trust with investors, and you can focus on ROI. Investors care most about the return on investment. With ChatGPT, you can generate financial performance draft, timelines, and risk mitigation strategies, which you can then refine to ensure clarity and impact. Another thing, clarity and structure are key. ChatGPT excels at break down complex ideas into structured sections, which ensures your proposal remains easy to follow. You can ask it to organize your proposal into sections like the introduction, project overview, financials, and management strategy. And please remember to do the proofreading for perfection. Even the best proposal can fall flat if it has errors. ChatGPT helps you by quickly proofreading and providing suggestions, but always make sure to do a final manual review to ensure everything is perfect. Use these tips, and with ChatGPT assisting at each stage, you will create a proposal that looks professional, resonates with your audience, and stands out. Okay, now it's a wrap up. Today we covered how to create a professional business proposal using ChatGPT with a focus on setting up an investment holding company. With over 15 years of experience in management consulting, I can confidently say that using tools like ChatGPT will save you time and help you create proposals that are clear, structured, and persuasive. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.